There's a box that has been passed from owner to owner, a box that holds more than just objects. It holds nightmares, misfortune, and a spirit so malevolent it has left a trail of terror in its wake. They call it the Dybbuk Box, a cursed relic with a story that will chill you to your core. But what happens when curiosity takes over? What happens when someone dares to open it? There are some objects that should never be touched, never be disturbed. This is the story of one such object, a simple wooden box that holds within it an ancient curse, a box tied to shadowy figures, violent misfortunes, and the restless spirit of a Dybbuk, a demon bound by rage, trapped in the world of the living. What you're about to hear is no myth, no urban legend. This is the terrifying tale of the Dybbuk Box, and the nightmares it unleashed upon those who dared to open it. There exists a box, an unassuming wine cabinet that carries with it a curse so dark, it has left a trail of fear, nightmares, and inexplicable tragedy. This is the story of the Dybbuk Box, a cursed object that has terrified every person who dared to own it. But what makes this box so terrifying? It's what's trapped inside. A Dybbuk, a restless and malevolent spirit from Jewish folklore. Tonight, we uncover its horrifying legacy. Our story begins in 2001 in Portland, Oregon. An antique shop owner named Kevin Manis stumbled upon the box at an estate sale. It belonged to a Holocaust survivor, a woman who had emigrated from Poland. When Kevin asked the woman's granddaughter about the box, she became pale and whispered warnings. It must never be opened. Kevin, ignoring her plea, bought the box, thinking it was just an intriguing antique. Little did he know, he had unleashed something ancient and sinister. When Kevin opened the box, he found strange, almost ritualistic items inside. 2 locks of hair tied with string, a dried rose, a golden goblet, and an odd-looking stone tablet engraved with Hebrew inscriptions. But that was just the beginning. The moment the box was opened, strange things began to happen. Kevin reported overwhelming feelings of dread and nausea. His house filled with the scent of jasmine flowers, quickly followed by an overwhelming stench of decay. That night, Kevin had a terrifying nightmare. He dreamed of being chased by a shadowy figure with glowing red eyes. When he awoke, he discovered deep scratches on his arms, as if something had attacked him in his sleep. He dismissed it as a coincidence, but the events only escalated. Days later, strange phenomena began to occur in Kevin's shop. Lights flickered uncontrollably, furniture moved on its own, and objects shattered without explanation. Customers started complaining about feeling uneasy, and some even left abruptly, claiming they felt like they were being watched. The turning point came when Kevin gifted the box to his mother for her birthday. The moment she touched it, her face turned ashen, and she collapsed. She had suffered a stroke, though she had no prior health issues. Kevin took the box back, but the dark energy attached to it seemed to grow stronger. Desperate to rid himself of the curse, Kevin sold the Dybbuk Box on eBay, warning potential buyers of its dark history. But even then, the story was far from over. Each new owner reported horrifying experiences, strange shadows, nightmares, unexplained illnesses, and even the deaths of pets. The box's reputation grew, earning it the nickname, the world's most haunted object. Eventually, the Dybbuk Box caught the attention of paranormal investigators. It was studied and even featured in museums of the occult. Researchers reported spikes in electromagnetic activity around the box, and some claimed to see shadowy figures when standing too close. Today, the Dybbuk Box is sealed away, displayed in museums for the curious and the brave. But even in captivity, it continues to instill fear. Many visitors report feeling cold chills, hearing whispers, or feeling an unseen presence when near it. Is the Dybbuk Box truly cursed? Or is it just a manifestation of fear, amplified by stories and superstition? One thing is certain, those who have encountered it are forever changed. And now the question remains, would you dare to open it? Though the Dybbuk Box now sits behind protective glass, far from the hands of anyone who might dare to open it. Its presence still haunts the minds of all who have encountered it. Visitors to the museum report strange phenomena: cold chills, disembodied whispers, even fleeting glimpses of shadowy figures lurking just beyond sight. Its curse may be contained, but the spirit within remains restless, waiting for the next soul brave or foolish enough to set it free. The question remains, if given the chance, would you dare to open it? Would you risk becoming the next chapter in its dark and endless story? The Dybbuk Box, now locked away in its glass prison, serves as a grim reminder of the unknown forces that dwell just beyond our understanding. But what does it mean to contain such evil? Can something so malevolent truly be restrained by glass and steel, or is its power still seeping into the world around it? Even now, those who visit the box speak of strange sensations: a heaviness in the air, cold spots that seem to follow them, and the unmistakable feeling of being watched. Some claim to hear whispers, words they cannot understand, but words they will never forget. One visitor, unaware of the box's dark history, stood in front of it, mesmerized. As they stared, the glass began to fog. Slowly, faint handprints appeared from the inside, as if something trapped within was reaching out. They stepped back, chilled to the bone, but they could not shake the feeling that something, or someone, had noticed them. Over the years, rumors have spread about unexplained occurrences surrounding the box. Some say the protective case has cracked on more than one occasion. Others claim that after visiting the museum, they experienced vivid nightmares or encountered strange phenomena in their own homes. It's as if the box leaves a mark on those who come too close, a reminder that its story is far from over. The spirit inside the Dybbuk Box has been dormant for years, locked away in darkness, its power contained, at least for now. But darkness never rests. It waits, patient and unyielding, for the moment someone's curiosity or desperation becomes too great to resist. And so, the question remains, would you dare to open the Dybbuk Box? Would you risk becoming the next chapter in its cursed, eternal story?